Alright, this question asks us to write a Python program to get the n copies of the first 3 characters of a given string. Return the n copies of the whole string if the length is less than 3. So one thing is this n, and by n I mean non-negative integer. And then there are 2 conditions. One is if the length of the string, the given string, is less than 3, and the other condition is when it is greater than or equal to 3. For this, I'm going to define a function, use a for loop, and use if statement. So let's do it. Define a function. I'm going to call the function string. I'm going to pass in parameters. How many parameters I need to pass in? One is that string, right? So I'm going to put str for that string, and the other one, this n for non-integer negative, non-negative integer, sorry, n. And now let's define our conditionals. So if length of the string is greater than or equal to 3, then print the first 3 characters. So first 3 characters, we're going to use slicing, and I'm going to slice 0 to 2 just in case if the length of the string is greater than 3 or equal to 3. Here means, we start from 0 character position 0, and then 1 and 2, and we don't want 3, so that's why 3 characters only. And then elif, now I'm gonna define the second condition, which if the length is less than 3. So length of the string is less than 3. In that case, we will return n copies of the whole string. So I'm going to say for I in range, so I'm going to define this range between 0 to n, right? And then I will say count equals an empty string, because we're going to copy a string basically. That's why I'm going to use this double quotation mark, and I keep it empty as if we're going to start from nothing, and we'll add one by one. So we say that count, I'm going to concatenate it to the string or given a string, and I'm going to store it in a variable again called count, and I will return this count, the variable count. And then I'm gonna define the third condition just in case if the user didn't enter a right argument. Just in case, I'm gonna say try again. And then let's try our function like every time. Print statement, the name of the function, pass in arguments corresponding to those parameters. In this case, I'm gonna use a string called, for instance, line, and then I'm gonna put, for instance, 5 for n, and I'm gonna run this. So you see that because line is a string with 4 characters, then it fires the first condition, the first basically the if statement part, and then what if we just put li, and then now you see that, and there you go. Sees that li for 5 times. And that's all about this tutorial. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching.